Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day.
Hello,
Two
everybody,
teams,
and welcome
each
to
seeking the
today's
perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other.
Czech Republic.
Just listen to that noise. This place is
Everyone,
definitely up
please
for it.
welcome our
Let's hope we get a
players.
contest worthy of the setting. And we're ready now for the anthems. Now that was impressive. So off we go then. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Oh, he's bustling through here. Schick! And that was struck with genuine force.
Schick clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Played into space, and he was quick to react. Safal. Space for him to turn and look. That has not gone well. Safal.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Souček. It's a really well-measured ball. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And he's cut it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the...
Shot a goal! Well read, nice interception. Oh, this looks sharp. That's a good ball out wide. Australia still without a single shot on target. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, shooting chance! Irankunda. Goes to finish! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that was nowhere near his best. Decent chance! It's in! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Australia, after 27 minutes, is number 66.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. And it's a foul. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Australia can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And that is a little undercooked. He's in a great position here. Big chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation. And again, they're pressing effectively.
And that is out of play. Jurasek. Just 5 minutes left until the break. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Threads one in. This looks promising. Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now a sudden chance to counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's played through for him. And no, that was never going to make it. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And there they
Australia
are. Please
coming in
welcome our
at
players,
half-time,
everyone.
leading by 1-0.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Australia just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. Back on the way then.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Closing in on goal. Souček has a look and plays it forward. Distributed tidily.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Schick.
Schick really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's managed to get free. And he can thump it away. Jurasek. Now that looks a decent ball. And he whips it in. And he's taking no chances there.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Can he get on the end of this? Tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to
attendance
take
for this
any
match
risks.
was 28,599.
That pass has been well intercepted. Over to the right flank. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
The Czech Republic choosing to make the first
Substitutions taking
change.
place.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come.
And the finish! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now it's Schick. Spread to the right. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. It's a pretty loose pass. Now, can they get him away? Now there's a fine ball. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And he cuts out the supply. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
The Czech Republic really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Played out towards the right wing. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He shifted it to the flank. He has found the way through, and he decides to cross it. Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Australia have the chance to go the other way. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quality ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that has left him in a heap. Driving through the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Australia really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
2 added minutes has been
Oh, it's a nice
indicated.
idea, but the execution was lacking. Good ball, good take. And the counter is on. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he shoots! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Impressive jump! And that's a sharp finish! We thought they were done, but never say never! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goal. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. The hostilities have already resumed. Australia pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Tries to pass it through. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's a good run down the left. Crosses it in here. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. And he's in, and the shot! And he's quick to snatch it back. And he's intervened well there. And now the breakaway. Souček. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, good spread. Well, they could break here. Safal, nicely spread. And that... So that was it, the first period of extra time. Well, nobody wants to settle for this, of course, but everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Cross into the box. Ryan claims it without any fuss. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Aims beyond the defence. He's going for goal! Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, and looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Rapidly approaching the end. It does seem that we are headed for penalties. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He's got away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Great defending, strong and determined. Searching pass he's played there. Souček. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. Well, Jim, what say you after all of this?
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So 2 inconclusive hours of action. All that remains then, penalties. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. That is how you answer the call.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
No! Denied remarkably! Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then, probably gave him that important edge. I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
Now it is the turn of the captain. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
We're on to number 3 here. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped.
This to double their advantage. Up by 2. And that is a giant step towards the line.
A great position now, but still work to be done. We're talking about a pressure penalty.
Yes, that's how you do it.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Fingernails disappearing fast all around us. It is down to him now. Oh, he's won it all right. Australia can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Australia really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real...
Well, it is only day 1, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's down to business here. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Lecky is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, you would expect his pace to cause problems for the opposition down that flank, Peter. It'll be very interesting to see whether he stays wide to try and stretch that defence, or whether he decides to drift inside at times. I guess instinct will play a part, and his instincts are rather good.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. And the finish! And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Australia have gone to the bench, and we've only just begun.
Look, to make a change this early, Peter, is not the norm. He seems to be unhappy about it, and I sympathise. I think he's been harshly treated.
It's a good ball out wide. Llorente, he is through here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, no joy this time. That's put paid to the danger. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
So we're still where we started right now. He's having a pop! He has hit that forcefully.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
It's a really well-measured ball. Nicely shaped ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now it's Oyarzabal. That's destined for the flank. He has found the way through. Tries to play it through. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams has the space to scheme. Now he's off and running. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Nico Williams finding himself in space. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Pedri. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Nice bit of trickery. Australia can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. He's on it. Can he get away? Rodri. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tries one from range! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Played out to the left flank.
Well played and well cleared.
And now they can spring out of defence. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Now it's Williams. He's got away. Nico Williams. Now here's the delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Irankunda. And it's made its way to him. It's a searching pass. Cleared without hesitation. Chance! Fabian Ruiz. Grimaldo.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Good running, strong and purposeful. There's the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Australia really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. The second half is up and running.
Australia are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And he's managed to get free. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Searching pass he's played there. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Grimaldo. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Irankunda. Fabian Ruiz. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Nico Williams picks it up out wide. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Some good work on the right flank here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. 60 minutes played. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Oyarzabal. Always goal side. Nico Williams has it out wide and in space. He's having a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Over to the right flank.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Eric Garcia. Australia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Spain can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Pedri, spread to the right. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Pinches it off him. And it's Ruiz. Looking for the run. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence. as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Looking for options for movement. Driving forward.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pedri could move up a gear here. Almost nothing left on the clock here. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Eric Garcia calmly anticipates. Yamal, he's found a way through. Aimed beyond the defence. Llorente. In by Llorente. He's in a great... And the shot! Always going over the top. That's a look and place it forward. Irankunda. Irankunda. Oh, this is a very good run. A lot of space ahead of him. And a chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Rodri. And it's Marino.
Un minuto de descuento.
Look at the space here. And the shot! He lifts the roof! A breakthrough! So late in the day! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Australia. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Australia have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Australia really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.